What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another Let's Play Europa Universalis 4. As you can see here, we are actually kind of getting our butts kicked, at least for the time being. But I believe we could slowly flip this war around. Currently, we have Austria. They are kicking butt here inside Greece and here inside Bulgaria. Now, my entire goal isn't necessarily to bring the Ottomans to their knees. I am trying to secure the Mamlukan territory. So that way, we can go ahead and flip them as a vassal, and if everything goes according to plan, we should actually grant them quite a bit of provinces and quite a bit of land. I don't know how well that's going to work, but for the meantime, let us essentially regain our strength. A lot of our colonists are working very hard. We have 2 colonies, and that's it. Do we have any colonists? Yes, we do. They're making their way. Let's recall both of you. I would like to have 4 colonists. Excuse me, 4 colonies working at once. We definitely need to strengthen up Canada as much as possible. But, you know, it should do it on its own. We have British Mexico, who, of course, isn't necessarily expanding. So maybe sending 2 more people to Mexico could start, you know, our colonization process. Obviously, the 13 colonies is working very hard and very diligently. We are working on this province. And we have this province, Kespek, which, of course, is, you know, being run by British, I believe, Canada. So, I suppose our next bet here is to continue our colonization, whether it's Colonial Brazil, Peru, or La Plata. We have Mexico, we have everything else. Of course, we don't have California, but we can't really expand there just yet. So let's start working on Brazil. I will send you here, and then you here. And I get that that's going to be expensive, but it is going to be a price we're going to have to pay. All of our troops going to make our way down to Granada. Yikes, you know what? This is going to be a pretty dangerous battle here. Production efficiency or more admin. I think we're going to get the admin. And all of these are our mercenaries. All we need to do is fight them in the highlands, and we can easily overcome this force. Let's switch our forces up here. Here come our mercenaries. We're going to actually stay for one moment here. You know what? Bad plan. You coming down to Granada. And if we can somehow fight them, we will obviously will. Here is the big fight. Hopefully Austria will come to our aid. Yikes. We just lost an entire division really quickly. It's a little sad, but, you know, I guess that's life. You're gonna go here, you're gonna go here. Looking for our mercenaries. Let's send you over to Dara. And we are down 32,000 troops. Unfortunately, we did lose an entire battalion there. Let's also unlock our free trade. We are ahead of time. And unlocking ourselves a new merchant, who, of course, is going to head down to either the Mississippi River or, of course, to Panama. I think we are going to head to Panama. Transfer trade power, Andrew Hood. And basically, the entire goal is to create a one big, massive chain. You can see here, we're losing money. So all this money is not leaving the trade node. We need to work on that. And we got demolished. Is there anything we could have done? Probably. Let's find the rest of our troops. We do have the war goal. I wonder if the Ottomans would somehow give us a white peace. We can easily win the rest of this war. Taking the white peace seems like the best move. We are down so much manpower, and we are going to have to gain a master recruiter. Let's, don't get me wrong, I like the Commandant. You know what? Let's actually keep the Commandant and see what happens. Here come the rest of our troops. Fighting, doing a lot of damage. The rest of us will continue on our expedition, I suppose. You're going to come here. You are going to come all the way here. And all we need to do is basically secure ourselves a vassal. I have no idea how well this will work out in our favor. Austria is still an ally, I believe. We have 1 of 6 diplomatic relations. We need to find some new friends sometime soon. And now that the enemy only has about 30,000 troops, let us retire you. I don't mind spending money if, you know, it's going to lead us to, of course, a better investment. Norwegian separatists, we're going to have to deal with them very, very soon. The morale of armies would have been nice, but what I need more than anything are just troops themselves. There should be 1 province. Here we go. Improve the autonomy. Now we don't have to worry about it. I still would like a master recruiter getting commandants, which I suppose is fine. You are going to move in. You are going to move in. You are going to move to Kef. Gaining administrative technology reduction. Still don't need a commandant. Tunis would like a white peace, which is not going to happen. 100 population in Panama. Our colonies are working very, very hard. We are having some skirmishes. I don't know why, but all 34 of our ships decided to back off. They were probably being, you know, worked on or something. What did we lose? Some light ships and some cogs. Here comes our galleys. Okay, well, looks like we have pretty much taken their fleet out. The rest of you are going to head to Kef. You are going to siege down whatever you can and try to just end this war sometime this century. Once again, still looking for a master recruiter. Haven't found him yet. And it might even be a good idea to disband our mercenaries because we're losing so much. And possibly yet, we could save a lot of money. Are we in any loans? We are in 3,300 ducats in debt. Let's switch around. Getting a very cheap diplomat could save us quite a bit of income. And I do like the Master of Mint, but I think we are going to keep him. Well, I don't know. We're making money, but not a lot. Let's retire you and see what we can come up with. Everybody working very, very hard. These 34 ships can make their way over. Send someone, or we are going to pray for the best. Don't want to use any admin if we don't need to. Family secret, losing 20 prestige. And a peace offer from Tunis, no thank you. Did we get our master recruiter? Still no. Spare no expenses, gaining admin. Alright, I'm starting to think we're not going to find our land maintenance, or excuse me, our master recruiter. Still not what we need. Alright, we're going to have to take another loan. Sad life. Taking the army reformer. Looking for a master recruiter. Their capital should fall soon enough. Let's recall you. And we literally are not getting the advisor we want. Oh my goodness. Wasting about a year of our time. You need to come in to help. You need to come in to help. People are leaving the coalition, which is good news. Still more commandants. Don't get me wrong, commandants are great, but I don't need it. 85%, oh my goodness. Side with the burgers. Alright, this is kind of getting annoying. You are now going to go here. You are going to go here. I don't want to take attrition if we don't need to. Okay, and finally, let's just disband... I don't know. 88% war score. Taking out pretty much everyone else. Can we end it as such? Most likely. So what we want to do is release the Mamluks. Take Sirte. I could possibly release a lot of other provinces. But I could take them over as well. Not much, though. The primary goal, of course, is to release the Mamluks. And 88 aggressive expansion, which is fine. Let's end it as such. 473 admin. But we do need to get out of this war. Okay, you are going to head here. You're going to go here. You're going to go here. You are going to be disbanded altogether. And then somehow, if we can recoup our manpower, we literally just aren't doing well. Core whatever we can. We need a stability. And just like that, we are also going to be trying to gain more trade efficiency. Reduce trade legislation, I believe is what it was. The rest of us are doing quite well. We have a lot of rebels that, of course, will go away in time. Suspicious indeed. Oh, yes. Looking at the Mamluks, they do want to be vassalized. So let us improve relations as much as possible. And while we can, let's declare war. Fabricating a claim, if possible. Somewhere. And declare on Seneca. Don't even know where this is, but we've been, you know, taking our sweet time. Grant the aid. I believe we will. And what else can I do? Obviously, we are just waiting for our manpower to recover. Still, here we go. Finally getting a master recruiter. Therefore, making 1,200, you know, manpower every month. We are losing a lot of money, mainly due to all of our forts that aren't needed. Can we declare on Spain? They are in a coalition against me, so I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. Taking a glance at all of these other countries, Pomerania, Lubeck, no one's really going to leave. Maybe the Palatinate if I improve relations enough. And I suppose... we need Dara, and we need this one, but we don't need the fort in Tlemenken, so we can easily save some money. And what do we need now? Why is our fort maintenance so high? I guess that's the real question. I would love to have a fort here, but I think we are going to keep it there for the time being. And all of these other forts need to stay. Royal Marriage from Austria, sure, why not? These ships can be basically destroyed. All 33 of you will go here, taking out a light ship, taking out a heavy. The heavy itself will go all the way to London with our other heavies. And this light ship, I suppose, will protect trade inside the English Channel. We're going to gain a little bit of money, though not much. Can I... declare on Avignon? I could, but I don't think I really want to. You know, I could easily bypass the coalition, but I don't know what I'm really going to try to do. You know, if I declared on, you know, these guys, I could easily vassalize Venice, vassalize Avignon, but I don't think that's really the best option. Looking at Liege... Junior partner against Brunswick. If I declared on you, Bohemia would call in the Ottomans, which I do not want. And I think, obviously, getting up some sort of very formidable defense here with some castles could be useful. Though, of course, I just destroyed my bastion, which, of course, was about 300 ducats. But we are waiting for our manpower to recover slowly but surely. making our way to a positive number. We have too many leaders, though that's not necessarily all that bad. Let's unlock line infantry. And then with the rest of our military power is going to throw it into development, but it's not necessarily needed either. So why are we losing so much money? I guess, rooting out corruption. That is why. We do have quite a bit of corruption, though. And what I would like to do, someone left the coalition. I believe it was Switzerland. There goes the Hessians. My #1 goal is to declare on Pomerania. Would they bring in Bohemia? Yes, they would. What about Lubeck? Yes, they would as well. I wonder if it's because of the coalition itself. Finally gaining a surplus of money and a surplus of manpower. Happy with all of my territorial gains. What we need to do is offer the... Ooh. Because I'm at war, they don't want to do that. Let's proclaim their guarantee. Absolutely. Taking a glance at the Americas. They're working pretty hard. Though I do need to expand Canada quite a bit because they are getting their butts kicked from time to time. You know, making our way down into, I believe this is Nova Scotia. I'm from Florida, so if I got that wrong, don't hate me. War Galleon, I think I don't want any of these, so I am just going to take the frigate. What else? Peace offer, no thank you. I wonder if any of these countries would like a peace offer. Cree, you would, but... Concede Eastern America. Yes, please. Now gaining a small province. Now, what is left? We have Cree, we have Huron, and Ottawa. Gonna be some very bloody wars here. And I don't know if we really have the forces to deal with this. Our corruption is still growing. We have some Tunisian separatists that need dealt with. Now, as we continue to expand, we are going to try to get more and more merchants, which will secure us more and more income. As much... Oh, our leader died. The master recruiter. I needed him. Very much so. Utrecht leaving the coalition. The rest should fall like dominoes. I literally just get the worst advisors. Alright, I've literally wasted like 400 ducats. I could get more trade range, or I think I could unlock the Shebec. I think I'm going to get the Shebec. Here is absolute rulership. I'm so far behind on Diplo power. Alright, this is literally getting annoying. If I don't get one next time, I'm probably just going to stick with whatever we get. Alright, no I'm not. And once again, don't think I'm going to get the idea. This is literally stupid. Like, I've done this like 8 times. Nah, probably like 15. Ooh, Colonial Assembly. 50%, 55%. Suspicious indeed. There are a lot of my cores completing. Decline, decline. Once again, finally got what we needed. Once our war ends, we are going to vassalize the Mamluks. Where are you? Can I concede Canada? Yes, I can. And I believe I will take all your money and then end that. Okay, what is left? Ottawa and Huron. So these 2 areas. And they should be sieged down momentarily. Finally getting some manpower back. Though we are going to deal with these rebels sooner rather than later. I would really like to gain more trade efficiency, though we're not making that much trade as it is. 65 ducats isn't bad. It's actually not bad at all. Taking a glance at Lubeck. Who could we improve relations with? You know, we are improving with the Palatinate. What about Nassau? Yeah, that could be improved. We are performing well, I suppose. Once the main fort falls, or the capital, the rest of these are going to fall like dominoes. Of course, we have 1,000 troops finally over the limit. I don't think I'm going to make new states just yet. We are going to have to deal with these Tunisian rebels. You're going to move in, you're going to move over just a little bit. So that way we always are going to be able to respond to situations. Okay, we have 16,000, not a lot at all. Let's give you some sort of general. Some of the worst generals you could imagine. And there they go. I can't believe I was really all that concerned. Let's gain... I don't want either of these. Let him stay home. Local defensiveness. And we have 100% war score. You will concede Canada, take all your money, and then finally, we are going to concede the rest of this place. Concede Eastern America. And it looks like we're doing fairly well. Once we can secure ourselves an alliance with the Mamluks, we are going to secure ourselves a vassalization, and then we are going to force them to become our religion as well. 5th of November. And finally, we now have a new vassal, finding the Mamluks. We are going to enforce our religion. They're absolutely going to hate this, but that is expected. And what is going to be nice is I'm not going to have to worry about changing the religion in all these provinces. You know, the Mamluks should do it on their own. And, looking at Diplo, we could literally release all of these territories back to the Mamluks, so we should be in a very good stance here for the time being. Well, anyway, thank you all for joining me. I really do appreciate it. I hope you all have an awesome day, and I will see you in our next adventure.